Kar Hala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatehawa, Brakatehawa Shai, Brakatehawa, Brakatehawa Shai, Brakatehawa, Brakatehawa Shai, Thawada, Abba, Abba, Kar Kadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth, 100% truth. The title of this lesson today is going to be The Wicked. And it's going to be kind of like a link to my lesson I did yesterday. I'm going to use the same video content. It's going to be fair use, only for educational purposes. The first precept is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, pondereth the heart. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. And a high look and a proud heart and the plowing of the wicked is sin. So a lot of, people in their own, because the Lord hasn't shown himself, they're in their wicked ways, they think that they're doing right, but they serve a different God. They serve a Baphomet. They serve these other false gods on the left-hand side. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even the laughter, the heart is sorrow, and the end of mirth is heaviness. So the end of, they're going to be destroyed, man. Those of our people, the 2/3 that follow the ways of the heathen, that are used as a tool by the heathen, they're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to get their due just, man. All they're doing is serving evil demon Satan, man. Doing the work of the devil. He's used them as a tool. So let me hit this video real quick. Remember we showed her yesterday this demon here, Sukiana. Let me show you a video. This is her.
Pray and I pray and I pray. It's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. And I'm just ready to go back to school.
Fair use for entertainment purposes. Fair use.
I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry.
Now, mind you, this is 4 years ago.
And I won't be making any more music until I'm out of this contract. And who knows if that'll ever happen.
Before she became popular.
Who knows if that can ever happen. I don't know. I done prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even know if God can hear me at this point. But I just made the biggest mistake that I ever made. And I just hope, if you're an artist,
and you see what they have to do in the industry in order to receive those riches and the fame and all those things to get put up on top. These artists are used as tools, man. They give them so many likes and and subscribers. They generate that for them, and they push them in front of the people to use as the leaders of our youth, and they're used as a tool, man. So they pretty much sold their soul to the devil, man, and all type of abominable things that they make them do in order to sign that contract. But I want to follow it up on this. With this video from yesterday.
Being an OF model, maybe the bottom of the barrel, last rung on the ladder that you would choose to do if you had a choice.
And they're doing this in front of kids, man. They're doing this for kids. They had these fake doll, people out here masquerading as dolls or images.
But they ain't gonna tell them the truth. They just gonna push them. They're gonna push that false narrative to these young people. And you know, it's a cold world.
My name is Jubilee. I am 25 and I do have only
How long you been doing that?
just about like 2 months.
What got you into it?
I lost my grandpa. He's very close to me, so I kind of want to go with his legacy, and I kind of want to do it.
You want to do only to honor your grandfather's legacy?
No, it's kind of like I've been wanting to kind of like keep his legacy going.
Can you explain how you're honoring your grandfather's legacy?
So he was a minister, so he didn't make much money, and that's like a way that I thought would help out.
That's when I normally meet your kids. When I'm sleepy, then I'm up. But I'm come up. They up. They ain't got nothing going for them.
Whether twerking in front of children or showcasing their bodily goods on the internet has no negative effects on the reputation and status, and most importantly, in how it will affect their children. Yes, these trumpets and tarts will be lusted after. Yes, these ladies will get attention. Yes, they will earn vast sums of money. But no, they are being deceived, where the lie they tell themselves is so good that they can't separate between fact and fiction, because
Where the devil is giving you instructions and you go down the path thinking that you're on the path of righteousness.
Saying that women are obliged to turn to and doing only their
I'm not gonna be judged when I go to the gates of heaven, and God's not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna let you in because you did only or no, he's gonna judge my character, how I was I a kind person. He's gonna either let me in or not because of the choices that I've made by being a good human being and being loving and kind and being a good person. I'm not hurting.
Sinning.
I'm not harming
You're
anyone.
sinning.
But you say you aren't harming anyone. To be frank, with all due respect, you are harming. You're harming society. You're harming men. You're kind of warping the way the dating scene is and how traditional values
I didn't
are.
create or
these are the kind of girls that are situationships, friends with benefits, perpetual girlfriends, and side pieces. And
you see how they try to right their wickedness, you know, and in their mind they think that they're going to be delivered, you know. I'm not sure what nation she is, but you know, only nation that can be delivered is the tribe of Judah. I mean, not tribe of Judah, but so-called Black Hispanics or Native Americans in the speckled bird. But I'm not sure what her nationality is or what she is, but in her mind thinking that she can still do all that wickedness she's doing, but God gonna judge her about what's in her, you know, how she treat other people. But she's going off. She's being wicked as hell. She's being a demon. She's being a tool used by the elites, man.
women that you must outright avoid. These girls can somehow reconcile hiring these twerking mascots and engage in raunchy twerking themselves at a children's party. And this right here.
You weren't so publicly, outwardly like, I'm a godly woman, God first. You have a cross. Do you wear the cross while you're engaging in shooting your...
I do, actually. I never take it off. I've actually never taken it off in like the past, I don't know, like 5 years.
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul? Yeah, get the rocks. Get the rocks.
The sexually empowered model women are teaming up in unexpected ways to sign off on bad behavior and have each other's back, as the sisterhood stays standing strong, hand in hand to deflect and avoid accountability by any means necessary. Sukiana and a newly divorced modern woman, Bobby Althoff, team up to show that a united front transcends superficial differences.
But we'll leave it there, though. That's enough of that wickedness, man. But you see how it is. And one thing that it's not in the Bible, they often say, well, only God can judge me. Well, God is going to judge you, man. And we're supposed to call them out because, you know, supposed to crowd, you know, get the blood off our hand, you know, warn them of the wickedness that they're doing and the destruction that's going to come because of it. So that's how we clean our hands from the blood. But let me get back to these precepts, man. That's going to follow up from the video that we just saw. Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So, you know, they think that they're going to be okay. They're going to be in good case when the Lord returns, man. Amos chapter 5, verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him and went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. I hate and despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. And all this stuff is, these things that they're doing, man, is smoke to the nose of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. It's smoking his nose, man. It irritates him. Psalms chapter 26, verse 11. But as for me, I will walk in my integrity, redeem me, and be merciful unto me. And so we have to maintain our integrity in these times, man, because right now we're in a wicked world, a wicked society, and all these wicked things are done around us, man. And so it's easy to get caught up and just, fall back into that wicked way of living. All that iniquity, it's all around us. Psalms chapter 26, verse 2. Examine me, O Lord. Prove me. Try my reins and my heart. Verse 3. For my loving kindness is before my eyes. I have walked in thy truth. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked. So we're not supposed to congregate around these wicked people, man, and be a part of their filthy conversation. You have to separate ourselves, man, because the Lord going. And same thing with a child. You have a child, you see him hang around a bad group of kids, even though your child might be good, but he's going to be assumed to be just like those wicked kids. And that's the same with the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua with us. We keep ourselves separated from the wicked, man. Of course, we have to live and be in the society. But when you have your free time and go out to congregate or you go to a bar or whatever, don't be a part of that conversation around those wicked people, man. Surround yourself with people that's of your light. Psalms chapter 28, verse 4. Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them desert. So give them what the hell they deserve, man. If they're going to be wicked out here in this society, the Lord is going to reward them the hell that they're going to receive. Psalms chapter 5, verse 9 and verse 10. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O God, Yahweh. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. They are rebellious people, man. Rebellious generation. And it is destroying this next generation that's coming up. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are in agreement. And that's, that Sukiana video will show where she talking about she sold her soul to the devil. And I guess she went on through with it, because you see the type of degeneracy that she's pushing out now, man. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehoods have we hid ourselves. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. Shalakia. And then ye shall be trodden down by it. So when the scourge is talking about the overflowing flood, it's talking about when those Gerber troops, when all hell break loose, a time of Jacob's trouble, and also a time of World War III when those missiles come over here, man. They're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to be in total agony. They're going to be in pain. It's going to be gnashing of teeth amongst these wicked of our people. And these heathens also. But mainly our people, because judgment starts in the house of Israel first. Psalms chapter 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by The judgment which he exalted, the wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Selah. So Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is known by the judgment that he's handed out, man. Psalms chapter 5 verse 10. Destroy thou them, O God, Yahweh. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. So they're going to get a double couple of portion of their wicked of destruction, man, when the time comes. And this is how they feel, man. Check this out. Psalms chapter 10, verse 11. He saith in his heart, Yahweh hath forgotten, he hideth his face, he will never see it. So because they can do all this iniquity and all this debauchery and that they're doing, that nobody sees them, the Lord doesn't see them, and they can just get away with it because the Lord hadn't shown his face. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we see the devices of Satan that he does when he put these entertainers out here to misguide and to mislead the people. We see right through it. The rest of the world, the 2/3 of our people who call themselves Christians, they bypass it. They say, well, it's just part of the change. It's just a sign of the time. It's just part of the times. Things have changed, But the Lord's word never changes, man. It's always the same. So our people turn a blind eye to it, man. They're sending their kids right to them same parties and with those characters out there, twerking and all that, playing all that filthy music, man. That's destroying the minds of the kid. They'll play these wicked videos and music in their homes while the kids are right there, man, listening to the garbage, man. That filthiness. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. Just repeating that over again. Psalms chapter 22 and 6. But I am a worm, and no man a reproach of men, and despise of the people. So right now we don't have any strength. We don't have anybody to within Congress to speak for us. Right now we have no type of defenses, man. We are like a worm to these other nations. So that's why they do what they want to us right now, because by us going off, the Lord has left us totally defenseless, and the only way defense that we have is through our spiritual connection to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So right now, man, we just like a worm, man, that has no defenses. We easy prey to the wicked. Our people, you see the destruction that has happened to them, man. We witness this every day, man. We don't control no papers. We don't control the press. We control nothing, man. Right now, the wicked is ruling the world. Man, he's able to do what he wants to with our people. We don't even have control of our kids, man. That's how defenseless the Lord has made us in these times. Let me go back over it again. But I am a worm, and no man, and no man a reproach of men, and despise of the people. So all these other nations come over here, they look down upon us, man. Matter of fact, they feed off us. They're like the dogs that's licking our wounds, man. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7. And he delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed the righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And since the Lord has woken us up with this truth, man, we're able to see all these wicked things going on, man. This wicked world that we in. You can just go to Walmart and see, all type of abominations walking around in there. You got the trans community walking around. Our people, women that's high-minded. That's all this feminist ideology. All over them. Men that's being effeminate. The kids just totally being hellions, man. So we in that time, man. We in that time where we vex when we see all these things is going on. You see the play that's played on our people, and they're ignorant to it, and they continue to go along with it, man. You see these Democratic politicians playing on our people, and they're just being used, man. And they don't see it. You know, they continue to go out here and trust in Egypt. So hell yeah, we vex, man. We cry out to the Lord every day. We wake up in the morning, you know, we ask for mercy and to be delivered, and then we throw put our curses on the devil, man, to be taken out of power. So Lord will that he comes soon, man, and that we be delivered. And we're going to finish off with the book of Psalms, chapter 11, verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstones, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. So when them ICBM missiles and those the fire and brimstone and the chariots get the fire on this place here in Babylon the Great, man, the wicked is going to be devoured up in those flames, man. That's going to be the scourge, that flame of fires that's going to be overflow over the land, man. And it's going to be gnashing of teeth, because people are going to be tormented in that time, man. The Lord may extend the time that before they die and just let them feel all type of pain for a long period of time before he take them out. The Lord has the power to do that. So Lord will that he know this time comes soon. But let me go back to that video again. We're just going to finish off.
That were out front were looking at me like I was crazy. I'm trying to get my
Like that, I'd be like, what if I let you think for yourself?
If they don't know, baby, they don't know the culture. They do not know this generation. I'm one of the leaders, even though I'm ghetto, but I'm one of the leaders.
Now remember her 4 years ago in the other video. Now look at this proud spirit that's on her. That's what the Lord is talking about. These demons, man, these tools that's used by Esau Edom is gonna catch a sword destruction. Because she done sold her soul, man. Her and all these other entertainers out here. Don't get it twisted. Anybody that made it in this society that's up in those them echelons, you know, of high society, they done sold their soul, man. They done made all type of sacrifices, murdered family members, or they done all type of wicked things behind the scenes, abominable acts.
Of this generation, definitely Sukiana. You know who's always trending? Me.
Suki.
Like
that, I'd be like, what if I let you think for yourself?
If they don't know, baby, they don't know the culture. They do not know this generation. I'm one of the leaders. Even though I'm ghetto, but I'm one of the leaders of this generation. Definitely Sukiana. You know who's always trending? Me.
Suki. It's always trending.
No, literally, like always.
That's because you are actually able to be yourself in front of the world.
Yeah, them. They was mad when I went to London. I'm trying to get my teeth stretched. I'm trying to get my teeth stretched and eat a be eating that in London. Period, baby. I'm trying to get the teeth stretched. The people that were out front were looking at me like I was crazy. Mind you, I was fully dressed. I had a dress from head to toe with nothing showing. So I felt a little uncomfortable. So that's why I say I'm finna get my coochie scratched. That's what I said in front of everybody. It went viral. It turned into a political debate.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
You do all kind of crazy. If you thought for yourself, the kids would hate.
I want to tell y'all I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. You know, it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know, and it's just like to the point where.
And that was 4 years ago. See where she's at now, you know. Look at the comments. She's now fulfilling that contract now. Absolutely. That's exactly what she's doing, man. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world to lose his soul? Shalakia, no doubt. But that's pretty much it, man. Just want to kind of hit that. You know, this is the times that we in. You know, we just had an eclipse yesterday, and Lord will, you know, that's the omen that, you know, it's the end of this time, man. We already know through scripture and lining up the prophecy, man, that we in those last days, and Lord will, we able to endure and finish our course. And the wicked is going to get their just deserve, man. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Pray this lesson edifying. With that, say shalom.